close your eyes. I want you to visualize it's a beautiful day outside, sunny, you have your windows rolled down and music playing. All of a sudden, you look down at your phone. Then, bam! You ran right back into the back of a truck going 60 miles an hour. At least you had your seatbelt on. For my speech today, I used several sources to get my facts, quotes, and examples. A few were UpwardandFree.com, DriverSense.com, StudyingDriving.com, CommonSenseMedia.org. My name is Lauren Henderson, and today I'll be talking about texting while driving. The problem with texting while driving is that it's extremely dangerous. It distracts drivers and it leads to accidents which can possibly lead to death. Sometimes only a picture can get our attention. Her last call was from a new cell phone. Do you see the motorcycle? Now do you see it? Save a life. Stop talking on cell phones and texting while you drive. The life you save may be your own or mine. The solution to this problem is that a federal law should be established and enforced. Cell phones have definitely made our life easier. We're able to email, text message, make calls, send music, and pictures. With so much convenience, there's also a dangerous side to texting while driving. That's when you do it on the road. Texting while driving is dangerous and is the leading cause of automobile accidents. The negative aspects of texting while driving are that it disables drivers' ability to pay attention to the road and others. Texting while driving causes nearly 25% of accidents. You're 6 more times likely to get in an accident than while driving intoxicated. With 6 seconds driving on the road, 4.6 of those are spent with your eyes off. The 3 types of distraction are visual, manual, and cognitive. Visual is with the eyes off your road, and manual is your hands off the wheel. Cognitive is with your mind off what you're doing. Texting while driving takes the ability away to operate your vehicle. The chances of you getting into an accident dramatically increases. This is a nationwide conflict. Some states have already put a solution to the problem, but it needs to be nationwide. We need to completely ban this life-threatening act. In a study of 2008 findings, over 800,000 Americans were texting, calling, or using other handheld devices while driving. 6,000 Americans were killed in the same year due to distracted driving. A quote by Kevin Warren, who's the Warren County Sheriff. I know a lot of people will be frustrated, but it seems like we get so caught up in the technology and the immediate notification. Getting a message now or in 10 minutes from now isn't worth hurting yourself, someone else, or damaging property. Like I said, texting while driving affects everyone. Families, friends, and other loved ones. Evidence proves that you put yourself and others in danger while you text and drive. A story is Shelly and Dan are the proud parents of 3 beautiful girls. One of their daughters is 9 years old, and her name is Erica. One day, as Shelly was driving home from a doctor's appointment, she noticed an emergency crew on her street, and she saw a child laying in the road. She stated, "I had no idea it was my own daughter." Erica had been riding her bicycle home and was struck head-on by an SUV and was shortly pronounced dead. Police reported the driver had recently finished a phone call at the time of the accident. Shelly stated, "I don't want any other parent to have to go through this or husband to lose his wife. We've been trying so hard to get this law changed, and we're going to continue until it happens." Another incident was when a loving mother, Linda Doyle, was killed. She was killed after being hit by a driver that was texting while driving. Her daughter stated, "When I saw the seat she was sitting in, that was the hardest part for me. Put your mother, your wife, your son, your daughter, your grandparents, your friend in the seat my mother was sitting in, and you tell me, is it worth it?" If you think you can text and drive at the same time, you can't. The message you're sending could wait, and if you don't, it could kill. In a 2007 report, 21% of fatal crashes were due to cell phone usage. The result is expected to grow 4% every year, stated by Oprah Winfrey. Thanksgiving last year, a teen driver, Patrick Sims, was driving home. He was texting, of course. His girlfriend suddenly screamed. He was inches away from a man on a bicycle. The collision, he hit the man on the bicycle, and it killed his 63-year-old grandfather. The incident changed the teen's life forever. There's no valid reason, with all these consequences, why there should not be a law made. There should be a federal law established and enforced. There are a number of automobile accidents and a number of lives that are lost. With the law, these numbers will go down and lives lost will decrease. The law is hopefully to solve the problem completely. Once people serve the consequences and learn from their mistakes, eventually will lead to lower numbers of wrecks and lives lost. It can be done because several states have already put the law into play. If others can, then the whole nation can do it too. The goal is to resolve traffic accidents and fatalities, stated by another sheriff. Let it be the end of using a cell phone or sending a text message while you're behind the wheel. And until as a nation we decide we're going to change that, those numbers are only going to go up. Oprah Winfrey. To implement the solution, I would plan to gather a group of people, present a speech similar to this, create a petition, gather signatures, and find other people with stories that have lost loved ones. I would then hope for our wish to be granted. 14 states have already banned texting while driving, including Alaska, California, New Jersey, and District of Columbia. Pam Fisher, who's with the New Jersey Division of Highway Safety, stated, "A 2-month pilot program on texting while driving was aggressive and successful." Because this law would involve several steps to make it get passed, it would take a while, but it will be worth it. If we see that you're texting while driving, we'll need to pull you over and we'll be issuing you a citation, and then you'll have your day in court. Sergeant Curtis Davenport. With such an intense conflict and numerous consequences, and a relatively simple solution, there's absolutely no reason why everyone should text and drive. There's so many risks involved, and they far outweigh the benefits. Pay attention to what you do while you drive. You can always call someone back.